What can you tell us about hope?
The sign language for hope is like you're looking forward to something peaceful.
What can you tell us about wonder? The sign language for wonder is like your mind is blown. I wonder about how magnets work.
What are you hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for people that are nice and good. I hope that we can treat people with respect no matter what color they are. What can you tell us about hope?
Marian Anderson was a singer, and she wasn't allowed on some stages because she was black, and those were white only. And so she had this big hope that she wanted everyone to have equal rights. And she wanted to be able to sing out and sing her voice everywhere. And then her dream came true.
I wonder if tigers talk to each other. What can you tell us about wonder?
Wonder is the lighting thing not yet understood.
I wonder what a sonic boom is like when you go through the sound barrier. Is it really loud like an explosion? Or is there like a strange field kind of going through you as you exit it and enter it?
What can you tell us about hope? Hope is really powerful because when things are falling apart, you believe that things can change.
What are you hopeful for? I want to learn a lot of great things this year. What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful for our school to be kind.
What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful for my baby sister to grow up and play with me and learn a lot of things so that she can grow up and be a good woman.
What are you hopeful for?
I'm hopeful that Miss Roberts and Miss Moulton will have a good day.
What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful for to have a peaceful community and not be mean to other people.
What are you hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for my family and cats, dogs, snakes, and lizards.
I wonder what space would look like if I was an astronaut and I was up there.
What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful for my baby brother so he can learn new things like I am.
What are you hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for my family, my friends, and my community in my class, and Miss Roberts and Miss Moulton. And I love everybody that is in my family, and I also love my classroom. I'm hopeful for our class to have work so we can learn something new and we can do something new. And sometimes when me and Cayenne want to do something, we do work together and everybody else does the same thing. And I love the whole entire school so we can learn. I wonder how the sand got on the beach, and I wonder how many grains of sand are there.
What are you hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for my friends, and I'm hopeful for the rest of this year I can make more friends.
I wonder when time will run out.
What are you hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for my mom, and I hope she achieves her goal because to become the manager because I love her and I want her to be happy.
What are you hopeful for?
My school year has been good, has been amazing. I hope that the class continues to have peace and we get along. We have a peaceful community. It is a safe place and it's been great, and I hope that other people are able to have the experience I've been having and learn the stuff I've learned and be able to share this with other people as it is passed down and on to their children.
How can you be hopeful?
I hope that the classroom begins to listen to the teacher a lot more.
Nice, I agree. What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful for Miss Roberts taking care of the red wigglers and bees, that they will multiply and grow.
I wonder how cheetahs run so fast.
What are you hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for that our classroom is not dirty and that it's clean. Cause if we didn't have cleaning supplies, our classroom will be dirty. So I'm hopeful that we can keep it clean so it could be beautiful.
I wonder about how electricity works.
What can you tell us about hope?
I hope when we all are being nice, there's not one person being left out. So I think they should try to make friends with other people that they don't know. What are you hoping for?
I hope for people to forgive each other, because if you don't forgive nobody, your heart would get cold. We want our hearts to be strong and powerful. What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful for that we can be kind and peaceful, so we can treat people how we want to be treated.
I hope the people that miss their loved one remember them. Maybe they can make a book about them or remember them in their hearts. What are you hopeful for?
I hope that I can learn new things and other people can learn new things.
Hope is believing in things that you haven't seen yet. Like you believe the sun's gonna come out even if you don't see it. And people need help in order to survive. Also, it's important because if you don't hope that you can do something, then you might not succeed at doing it.
I wonder if a butterfly crack out its cocoon and fly away.
What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful for a classroom that's nice to each other and where we don't have to hit each other, and I'm a big part of that. I'm a big part of that because I can be kind to the other people in my class.
What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful for that the world can be a better place and that we don't have to fight for our country. What are you hopeful for? I'm hopeful that someday everybody will be able to get along and stop making fun of each other and being mean to each other. Because when you do that, people, their relationships can get broken up and they feel like they can't trust the other person anymore. If you're peaceful, you can build up your relationship bigger and have more friends.
What do you hope for? My sister is little and she doesn't play with me a lot, but when she grows up, I hope she can play with me and we can be best friends.
I wonder that dolphins will help the wounded ones and help them come up to the surface and get air.
Can you tell us about hope?
I hope that white people and black people can get along wherever we are.
What do you want to tell us about Rwanda?
I wonder if we can be kind to one another and love each other and not be mean to people so we can change the world.